Hey guys, it's Austin. It's Monday again, so I'm here to talk to you. This week our topic is labels. Um, Labels can be so many different things. I don't even know where to begin with this. Um, I mean, you're labeled gay, you're labeled straight, you're labeled transgendered. Whatever you're labeled, it really shouldn't matter to me. Honestly, labels don't matter. When I meet someone, I'm not like, so, are you gay? you know, or are you straight? I don't do that. And even in high school, you were labeled a prep or a jock or a drama nerd or a chess geek or all these weird things. And what the hell's the point? Why label people? I mean, in high school, I hung out with so many different types of people. You know, um, Mostly drama kids because I was into drama. But I hung out with kids that played like lacrosse and soccer, and I hung out with people that were on the National Honor Society and all these just so many different people and the kids that were like sitting under the tree under their hood all depressed about life. I hung out with them. Just you know Labels don't really mean anything as you get older. Some people, though, they try to find themselves and try and find where they fit in with what label. And honestly, I did that. I didn't know who I was or where I fit in or any of that, and I wanted to find a label for myself. Um, but I never really could. I'm not really flamboyant, but I'm not really masculine. Um, I'm just kind of me. I ride horses and I work outside and I have calloused hands, but then I also like to go dance and sing and do theater. You know, um, I'm not into dressing up in drag, but I'm also not in going to the gym. Like where do I fit in as a gay male? I don't have, people, all these stupid apps that guys have like Grindr and Hornet and whatever else. They're like, are you femme or are you masc? Um, Not really either. I'm kind of in the middle, you know? Uh, and it's, what do you call yourself then? There's not really a label for it, and it's kind of hard to describe yourself. Um, but honestly, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to label yourself. You should just be like, well, if you want to know what kind of person I am, get to know me. You know, don't don't just write me off because I might be a little more feminine than you or a little bit more masculine than you would like. You never know. I'm not going to label myself one or the other, or you know, it's stupid to me that there's such a thing about labels. Just be who you are. Be proud of who you are. That's the biggest thing. Is be proud of who you are. Um, and don't let anybody label you any certain way. Like I said, I wanted to label myself. I wanted to know where I fit in. But as I got older, I just turned 20 yesterday, by the way. Thank you, my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I just turned 20. But as I've gotten older, I struggled with my sexuality a lot, like I said in previous videos. I struggled with it for a long time. Like, started struggling with it when I was like 10 or 11. So I've been dealing with this a lot. And also, even when I wasn't struggling with my sexuality, per se, because I hung out with so many different people in so many different cliques, I didn't know where I fit in or who I fit in with, or you know, and it was hard for me, because I would meet new people and they'd be like, oh yeah, well I'm a jock, and I'd be like, that's cool. What are you? Well, I've played like every sport in the history of the world, and I ride horses, and I do theater, and I like to sing a lot. So I don't know what am I, you know, and and then as I got older, I realized I was like, I'm labeled. I'm labeled Austin. That's what I'm labeled. I'm me, and that's all that matters is who I am, and any other label doesn't really matter. The straight community labels me gay, and they label me part of the LGBT community, which I am very proud to be part of. And I am gay. That is who I am. But it's not all that I am. You know, you shouldn't be stuck with one label your entire life. If you're going to be stuck with labels, you should have at least a list of 10. We're not a carton of milk, or a thing of cookies. We should have, if we're going to have labels, we need to have like a whole list of them, not just one. You don't just list somebody gay or blonde or, yes, that's who they are, but that's not all they are. If that makes sense. But I guess we're trying to make our videos a little shorter so we don't ramble, because I have a tendency of rambling. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for me this week. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have any questions about anything at all, please feel free to contact me via YouTube or Facebook or anything. However you find me, feel free to contact me that way. I hope this video has helped some of you have a different outlook on some things, and yeah, so I'll see you next Monday. Have a great week. Bye, guys.